Hey, twin.
And welcome back to
The Beautiful Twin Sisters podcast.
All my beautiful twin sisters.
Sisters. Beautiful twin sisters. Beautiful twin sisters.
Guys, what's up? What's up, guys?
Hey, welcome back, everybody.
It's summertime. What am I talking about?
Summertime?
It's
What did
summertime.
It's summertime. Stop.
It sounds like a baby said that.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, things are going crazy. Have you been on TikTok recently?
Have you?
I'm on TikTok every day. But guys, Ashley, I feel like does not keep up with the current trends.
I go on TikTok every day, though.
Yeah, but you're probably scrolling and it's all cat videos.
No,
You don't
it's
have a-
not.
You don't have a pop-in feed like me.
The way I said no, it's not like I'm like genuinely offended. I actually am not one of the people that just has cat videos on their feed. I have stuff. I have my vibes are curated. I have curated vibes.
No, you have a very much like just downloaded the TikTok app. It's immediately giving you the most like
No,
easy to
stop.
scroll through.
Stop right there. You already know when I go on TikTok, 30 seconds later, you get the same TikTok.
No. Stop the cap.
Okay, well,
so
we probably have slightly different For You pages, but
yeah, so it's about time. I'm gonna school you. I'm gonna educate my millennial twin sister, uneducated.
I am not millennial.
You might as well be.
I might.
I'm just kidding.
Wow. Okay, I have no words.
There are some things going on that we just need to discuss.
Okay.
So,
And you know them better than I because of your screen time.
yep, I surely do. I wrote a freaking list, guys. Who else comes to a podcast that's prepared, right?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
the only
ready
one.
to chat about some current events right now.
Okay, I'm gonna start really juicy. I am almost certain everyone here is like, this is like a poppin' topic, but I don't know if you even know what's going on.
You just tapped your head when you did that and it literally sounded hollow.
Oh my God, Pono can do that so well where he's like, I actually just nailed that.
Okay. There was nothing in there. The TikTok
hear that?
erased her brain.
Yep. So that's basically what is happening today. Here's what we need to talk about.
Okay.
Tell me if this word means anything to you. BRAT. Do you actually not know?
Wait, Charli XCX.
There you go. Okay. That's
Wow,
what I hope.
that actually was like kind of difficult for me though.
I'm proud that you even knew it.
Guys, I'm like so cultured and your
Clap.
approval means like the world to me, and all I did was I saw one TikTok and it just said that and it was green on the and
Okay. Period. Okay, well, I'm glad you know. I'm also just dead. I just said clap in the middle of you talking.
I did not even hear that, so it's okay.
Sorry, that was so awkward. I just kind of had a brain fart. Anyways, guys, there's a lot of things going on surrounded around BRAT, the new Charli XCX album. Charli XCX is a pop icon. Back in the day, she made what is a freaking song? I Love It, and a lot of other ones. Boom,
No, she
clap,
didn't
the
make
sound-
I Love It.
Yes, or she was
I
featured. She was
don't
featured in it.
care.
I
Okay.
think.
You're right.
Right?
That was Iconopop, the Swedish duo featuring Charli XCX. Yeah,
How
get
do
it
you know-
right because I've seen Iconopop.
Me too,
twice.
actually.
When did you see them?
Ari brought us. Ari, who lives upstairs, brought us to a concert.
Oh yeah, I forgot you were there.
I did
Whoa.
see Iconopop.
Well, we were
Thank you.
actually there together.
Yeah, I forgot we were
Whoa.
both standing there. Also, we both have these protein bevs today instead of matcha because we are
Starving and dying.
starving and dying. So we need
We're
like
actually starving and dying, and we were like, oh my god, we need to film the podcast right now. We totally forgot. No offense, guys. We kind of forgot this week. And
I feel like every week it comes around so quick. I forget
it
it's
does
even like
come around so fast.
I don't freaking know, but yeah, we need some nourishment. So
Cheers.
vegan protein shake. Mine is cacao bean. Ashley's is vanilla bean. What a
Vanilla
great
bean.
vanilla bean. That is a good representation of us. Anyways, guys, back to BRAT. So, you know it's an album that was released. Have you listened to any of it?
No.
You must know the one song. 360.
No, sorry.
I'm so Julia. You don't know that?
Doesn't ring a bell.
Oh my God. Okay, you're actually crazy then. Well, here's some crazy.
I did see that she had a baggie as her tour label thing, and she had to put a sandwich in it.
I actually have no idea what you're talking about. So,
Okay, some people do though.
okay,
Never
I
mind.
hope. Anyways, there's some drama about it because Charli XCX has come out and said there are no diss tracks on the album. Nothing is a diss. But if you listen to it, it's literally diss track after diss track after diss track. I'm
Like
just kidding.
all the songs are diss tracks.
No, I'm actually capping. But there's like two that are like pretty
Okay.
intense, okay? One is straight up about Taylor Swift. And it's like the most
Okay.
obvious, like she's not even really trying to hide it. Here's what happened. Did you know Charli XCX is dating a member of the 1975, the other band? I didn't know that either
But
until
not Matt
recently.
Healy.
She's dating George.
Don't know
Okay,
him.
George.
Don't know. Don't care. Just kidding.
Anyway, okay. But did you also hear recently when Taylor Swift dropped her most recent album, it was all about Maddie Healy, who she was like secretly kind of dating forever. So that's crazy. So now because of that, you realize Charli XCX and Taylor Swift were in the same spaces for a while.
Oh, so like they're probably interacting and we didn't even ever know.
Exactly. Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
What the hell is that crossover?
They got different vibes for show.
For show, different vibes. And so Charli XCX made this whole song called Sympathy is a Knife, which is also, I think, the best song on the album. That's basically saying, like, this girl pisses me off.
Wow.
And she's like, I don't like seeing her at my boyfriend shows. She taps my insecurities. Like, something about her's off. And she's like, what is, the lyric is like, I whisper, like, or like I hold my breath and say like I hope they break up soon. Like she secretly wants them to break up because she just like does not like having to see her around. And this gets even crazier. So she drops a song, whatever. She drops the album, and it's like, ooh, period. She said that, but Charli XCX was nearing the #1 spot on the UK top charts.
When she released BRAT, the album.
The album is reaching #1. It's like climbing up the charts, okay? It's like people are like, oh, it's gonna hit #1. That's such a big accomplishment. That means so much to the artist, to all the fans.
Is it specifically in the UK? Like it's the
I think it
UK,
was the UK
whatever
one.
ranking?
To my knowledge, it was the UK one.
Okay.
Taylor Swift decides to release the 35th, 36th, and 37th version of her most recent album.
Wait, 37th? What does
Yeah.
that even mean?
I honestly don't even know. It's like the voice memos, like the first drafts of the songs. She released a 35th, 36th version of those albums. 36th. Just to block Charli XCX from reaching the #1 spot.
Wait,
I'm sorry.
Charli XCX.
Charli XCX got blocked from the #1 spot on the UK top charts. Okay, guys? This is a big deal.
Okay.
No, so can you imagine releasing even like more than 2 versions of your album? And Taylor Swift has been releasing up to 37 versions of her most recent album just to block new artists from reaching #1. She did it to Billie Eilish the week that she dropped her album. And it's like, it's literally because Taylor Swift knows her fans are like so committed to her that they'll buy everything, and it like brings her up. It keeps her at #1 because Taylor Swift is trying to beat the Beatles record of most consecutive weeks at #1.
And the Beatles record is 110?
How do you know this? So you do know. You're just capping all
No,
day
I just
long.
like really know pop culture facts, especially about the Beatles. You
Are you
literally
just-
told me 4 days ago, and like
I just
you
didn't
don't even remember.
Wait, so you're just like playing dumb while I tell you for a second time?
No, but I actually didn't know the name of the album was Brat or anything.
Okay,
But
okay.
you just told me about the Beatles thing. That's it.
Yeah. So I think the Beatles record is like over 100 weeks in a row, and Taylor Swift is at I think like week 30, and like she's really just gonna keep pulling this bullshit until she breaks the record. And I'm like, girl, you're not even close. You're struggling so hard. I'm sorry to all the Taylor Swift fans out there, but isn't this like kind of some weird behavior? And she's not even trying to hide it, because what the hell? At least try to act interested, please. Okay, that was
The
my
abrupt end to your sentence. Okay, no, but I agree. But I'm really afraid of touching any Taylor Swift territory right now.
know.
However, like it has to be said because
the
vibes are crazy.
vibes are crazy.
The vibes are crazy. And maybe if you are a Taylor Swift fan, you can even shed more light on the situation. Like I don't know. Like
what's the reason?
Like we genuinely we're not like Taylor Swift haters or something. We're just like, what's going on? Or maybe we are a little bit. Just kidding.
Just a little bit. Because she does so much in the name of feminism. And she uses, and then I'm like, oh, and then you like suddenly hate every other woman artist and don't want to see them reach number one when they deserve it.
She never said that blatantly.
She said she hates female artists. I'm just kidding. I know this has been like a very touchy subject on TikTok these days. And I think that's like the most mind-blowing behavior. Like you are in such a public light and you're going to shamelessly pull that shit. Like, and you're like exploiting your fans knowing that they will like do anything for you. And you're like, buy my album for a 37th time now. Just so that I reach number one.
Is it really, or is she just like saying that? Like, is it really the 37th version?
I think it deadass is. What does that even mean?
If it literally is the 37th version, like, someone please tell us. But like, that's so insane.
Yeah, because.
But is it really though?
I mean, I'm not like too big into like looking at what Taylor Swift is doing, but I've seen multiple people say this, and they're like, it's literally the 37th version. Okay, fact check this right now, because actually, imagine if I'm lying. Okay, another thing. Let's pull up Taylor Swift's flight log. Just kidding, just kidding.
Yeah, that is a little crazy though.
That one is actually crazy. That one is rightfully, she should be hated on for that, because what the hell? Did you see that she took a 4-minute flight or something, and it would have been quicker to drive? Really? She took a flight from LAX to like Malibu, or like not Malibu. It was like literally LAX to like Santa Monica or like something fucked up. It was so fucked up. Whoa, I just censored myself on the spot. Did you see that? Okay, you're not gonna find
I didn't, because I was too locked into TikTok. Like, it literally just hypnotized me. Well, anyways, I'm just like watching it, and to me, it literally seems like she did post 37 variations of, this is quoting some girl, of the same mid-album to stay on #1 various music charts and not let other artists get the spot. That's what people are saying on TikTok. Not my words.
Yep.
And then...
Yep. Let's not forget also how Olivia Rodrigo idolized Taylor Swift and loved her so much. That was all she talked about. They take like one photo together. Olivia Rodrigo drops her first album, and then Taylor Swift sues her ass because she thinks the song sounds too similar to hers, and it like didn't even. And then Olivia Rodrigo like erases all of her previous history of liking Taylor Swift, never talks about her again, and is like destroyed rightfully. Imagine if. Wow. Actually, you did get this kind of situation. I was going to say, imagine if Frank Ocean did that to you, but he kind of did do that to you at Coachella.
And I make music like Frank Ocean, and then he sued my ass. When like my music is like so similar to Frank Ocean that he sues me. Yeah, I like kind of have been in that situation. Yeah. No, I know what Amber's talking about is I went to Coachella, and then Frank Ocean had like a very interesting set, and I had waited, like, he's my favorite artist, and I had waited years and years to see him because he like never performs, and then it was just like such an interesting experience. It just like leaves you with a weird feeling. But I mean,
because he like took too long to show up, ended it early, had like some weird stuff going on. Bad vibes all around.
So that's why they say never meet your heroes, bro. That's
never,
why they say
literally, that. And Olivia Rodrigo met her hero, and what happened? She got sued. Don't do that to me, girl. That would be like if you sued me. That's like how equal that is.
I'm gonna sue you for impersonation because we look way too similar as twins. We like look way too similar. It's like kind of weird. Like, I'm really afraid you're gonna steal my identity potentially.
I could. I know all of your passwords. I know all your business.
You don't know my social security number.
That's true. I don't know that.
But you could get it from mom.
Get it easily. I could probably text mom right now and be like, hey, what's actually social security? And she'd be like, no, it's this. But yeah. Just kidding. Mom is hyper conscious of sharing info over the phone.
Well, I'll share my social security number right now. 696969. Okay, I'm joking. Anyways.
Oh, that's funny. I have a fire social security number. I wish I could say it.
It's like easy to remember.
Rolls off the tongue.
Actually,
delightful.
Me too.
Yeah. Guys, drop your social security numbers in the comments. I'm curious.
Let's all compare.
Like, who has the best one? I saw someone on TikTok say that exact thing I just said, and I actually really wonder what theirs is, because they were like, I wish I could share mine. It's so funny. And I bet someone has literally like 6969
420.
69420 or something.
Yeah, like someone has a funny one.
Someone has that.
Yeah. You think anyone got like 00001?
The first person ever, probably.
George Washington.
Does it go in order like that? That would be horrible.
Me, when I say George Washington, would be the first. social security number. Yes.
Yes, you're so smart, girl. I'm just kidding. Well, that's enough of me ripping Taylor Swift to shreds.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys.
What is your okay? Let's cut to the thick of it and just let people like having an opinion is fine, like whatever.
So true.
What is your genuine opinion on Taylor Swift?
Her early music is fire.
Yes. We were both young when I first saw you.
I really like Speak Now, the Purple album. That album was good. Mm-hmm. I just like, that's a good one. But I don't like her behavior. I don't like everything she does. I don't like anything about it, actually. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I've just seen a lot of things recently, especially too, when she won a Grammy and then brought up Lana Del Rey. Was that a Grammy or what was that?
It was like kind of condescending where she was like, Lana, come up, you're like my little toy that I carry around.
Yeah. Or like, yeah, it was a little odd, but I don't know. I don't know her personally. Personally never met her. So don't really know what to say about that, but
I mean, she is a controversial person, obviously. She has lots of fans. If you are one, you know what? Enjoy what you enjoy.
Yeah, enjoy what you enjoy. Who cares? When people are in the limelight, like obviously everyone's gonna pick them to shreds, and then we're just like hearing what people say. Like we're hearing from the mega haters.
But I think the behavior is crazy.
Okay, maybe it's a little crazy.
But I feel like, we covered it. We shared. Let's move on to some more tea.
Yeah, you guys form your own opinions. Let us know in the comments what you think.
What side are you on?
Try to convert us to Swifties. Try it.
Try your best, bitch. I'm just kidding.
Okay, anyways.
Next thing that has happened recently that people seem to brush past way too quickly is the announcement of the new Hunger Games book and movie.
I haven't gotten a single TikTok about that. I only know from you.
Yeah, isn't that nuts? Can you believe that Suzanne Collins could make the announcement of a lifetime and nobody even gives a fuck? Nobody even cares? So there's a new book all about the 50th Hunger Games, which if you didn't know is the game that haymitch won. Haymitch is like their mentor, Katniss and Peeta's mentor. So it's freaking gonna be crazy. And the 50th Hunger Games was a quarter quell, which means it was like a freaking crazy Hunger Games where they had different rules. So for this one, there's double the amount of tributes. And haymitch won that one.
50 tributes, right?
Guys, I could just like say all my Hunger Games knowledge right now, but I feel like y'all are gonna click off.
No.
Did you know
this whole podcast I think is about knowledging people, and so I think it's really I'm on the edge of my seat.
Yeah,
you gotta tell me I'm literally on the edge of my seat.
Yeah, bro. Okay, if you click off right now,
They're not gonna.
If you click off right now, I'm gonna find your social security number and leak it. So just know that's a threat right now.
That was a joke for legal purposes. Go on.
Wink. Anyways,
Woke again.
Andrew's over there. What?
That's Amber. Amber is educating and waking up.
Oh, she's making people woke.
Yeah.
Andrew just walked over and said Amber's making people woke right now.
Andrew's at our house right now. He's staying with us for a little bit.
Yeah.
But he's so sleepy and we're giving him a break because he was on the podcast pretty recently. If you haven't watched that,
yeah,
we did it at his college house. Anyways, guys, so people are fan casting Haymitch Abernathy. Do we think it should be the most accurate one I saw, unfortunately, was Logan Paul. He looked the
Wait, that would be crazy.
He looked the most like young Woody Harrelson, which was sad. Not young. I don't think it literally has to be like a 15-year-old to like be accurate. So Logan Paul is definitely too old, but he looks similar.
Well, it could be Jake Paul.
You mean
no? Jake Paul's
Jake Paul,
than
the younger
Logan Paul.
That's definitely not close at all to looking like Haymitch.
It's every day, bro.
With that Disney Channel I think he should be Andrew. Guys, actually though, I'm trying to figure out how to get cast as like a background character. Like how do I become one of tributes?
I saw a YouTuber that was in the background of the Hunger Games. Anybody know Moist Critical?
Wait, actually?
Yeah.
Which movie?
He was in the background of, I think, like Mockingjay or something. I don't know. But he made a YouTube video where he was like, I'm in the background. And it's so funny because he's like really just only in the background.
Like you can't even see him?
Yeah, but the video has like millions of views. But also he's like such a popular YouTuber. But
that's my dream.
Yeah.
If anyone listening to the BTSP has ties to the Hunger Games franchise or Suzanne Collins or whoever the F works on that movie.
Wait, I do though. I'm literally being serious. Yeah, I'm literally being serious.
Wait, I should text that guy.
Yeah. Our friend Reese, guy with the film camera.
Yeah, he's
or
a
guy
TikToker.
with a movie camera. He's a TikToker. He is on like every single set for the movies. He was in Germany for the Hunger Games.
Yeah, he works as like the social media person for a bunch of movies, and he literally did like the most recent Hunger Games movie and talked to all of the cast. Bro, give me that dude's phone number. I know he probably has actually no pull with casting, but
and
like
he definitely is not gonna be like, can you let my friend be in the background of your movie?
I can't believe we have like a kind of connection.
I mean, that's the closest as it gets.
Yeah.
Is Reese. So
Reese.
maybe if you like literally
out.
beg him and send him edible arrangements, he would consider.
Yeah. You know what? I actually did at film school. I learned like all the casting websites, so I think I could just like click on them. But I'm pretty sure they wouldn't post the listing or the casting
With the
call
name.
with the actual name. It would be a fake name because
Well, maybe he can tell us the fake name.
so true.
Yeah.
Reese.
Unless he signed
actually-
an NDA.
He could break it for us.
Okay.
I know he would. I actually barely know this guy. I met him once.
You met him? Wait, at the
Yeah.
Sony event?
Yeah, because I was like, I went to school for film. And he was like,
Oh.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. He was actually so nice, but he
No, Reese
really
is so nice.
he's like the nicest person ever. But he actually like really works in the film industry. And I was like, oh yeah, I like went to school. And he's like, oh really? What'd you do? How many sets did you work on?
When
And I was
Amber
like,
says like he goes, "Pff," but literally he's
I'm,
like,
like,
oh my
completely
god,
joking.
that's so cool. Like,
No, I
what
would
was
li-
your major?
I was lying to make a joke. He was so nice and actually like it was really fun talking to him. I don't know why I just lied and
but
pretended
that
he
was
was
really
mean.
funny though.
But no. Yeah. Why did I do that? I just like make up bullshit. It was so nice.
Because I think that wasn't what he did, but that's what you would imagine, like
In my
his
head, I
like,
feel like that.
Yeah, because that's how you maybe think like, oh, he has so much film expertise.
Yeah,
like
that's how I perceive myself.
that's how he. Yeah,
But-
exactly.
Exactly. I'm projecting. Anyways, about the freaking Hunger Games book, because people are like speculating what it could be about because they're like, oh my God, it's going to be Haymitch's POV. And I'm like, I feel like it's not because that's just way too expected. And like, what is Haymitch's POV going to give us thematically? Because Suzanne Collins said it's going to be about how like propaganda can like brainwash the masses. And I'm like, what does Haymitch have to do with that?
So you don't think he's gonna be the main character?
I think it's gonna be someone else's perspective because remember how people were so shocked when the most recent movie was from President Snow's POV? Like people were like, what the hell?
Really?
Yeah. So I feel like it's got to be someone else. People are making their guesses about who. I don't know. But let me remind you guys what happened for the 50th Hunger Games. Hold on to that thought,
I
girl.
actually
I'm
didn't have a
gonna-
thought. I literally just went, and then I didn't have anything to say.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So
Okay.
keep your mouth shut, okay?
Okay.
I'm kidding. So Haymitch Abernathy was in the 50th Hunger Games. There was twice the amount of tributes, so there's 48 in total. He's from District 12. He was the second winner ever from District 12 because of Lucy Gray. Of course, we know that. But he was reaped even though he had like a girlfriend at home, a separate girlfriend who was not in the Hunger Games. And one of the girls from his district that was reaped was Katniss's mom's best friend. So when Katniss rewatches this footage of the Hunger Games in like the Catching Fire book, they talk about this. Katniss watches the 50th Hunger Games footage and she sees her own mom in the reaping footage, like letting go of her like best friend, like crying.
That's
Is
so
fucked up.
sad.
So that's like another crazy connection that like Haymitch has to the Katniss's mom.
Okay.
Guys, can you even imagine that? And so that girl that goes into the Hunger Games ends up being Haymitch's like closest ally.
Yeah.
And then like in the
obviously,
games, she
dead.
dies, and he
Yeah.
like holds her as she dies, and they like go through the whole games together pretty much. And then they're like, okay, it's getting down to like the last few people. Let's split up because like we do not want to be in this position where it has to be
where
the
they
two
have
of
to
us.
kill each other or something.
But then he like sees her dying from afar, and then he like
No.
runs up to her. It's so fucked up. But the arena for this game is literally the craziest thing ever, where it is like literally the most beautiful world you could imagine, where it's like blue skies, flowers, butterflies, birds, and the tributes come up from the tunnels and they see the arena and they're like, oh my God, it's like paradise, because all these poor tributes are from like the most poverty-stricken places ever. So then they go to the arena and they're like, oh my God, it's beautiful. Like, I've
the
never
nicest
seen this.
place they've ever seen.
Yeah, but it's a poison paradise. That's what they called it. It was like poison
Wow.
paradise, where
Who wants to go to Four Seasons Orlando? Me. Sorry. TikTok reference.
TikTokers, you are on TikTok.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. But like the river, the beautiful river that's flowing through the arena, if you drink the water from it, it's poison. If you smell the flowers, they're poisonous and you die.
Well, I would actually be relieved to have died that way.
That is kind of like a beautiful way to die.
Unless it made me like,
ew. Oh, God,
Sorry.
yeah. That is actually facts, though. And then, like, the squirrels are, like, carnivorous or, like, they want to eat you.
Of course.
And then there's, like, a beautiful snowy mountain in the middle of the arena that everyone kind of, like, clings to because they're like, this is shelter. And then in the middle of the games, it turns into a volcano. And it, like, burns everyone. Isn't this crazy, guys? Wow. And can you believe Suzanne Collins already wrote all of this into, like, Catching Fire, one of her previous books? And it's just, like, a little snippet. It's, like, a couple paragraphs. And
I don't even remember reading that.
I
And I read the book.
Yeah, but, like, imagine she can just, like, build this whole world, and it's, like, only a couple paragraphs, and it's, like, the craziest thing I've ever heard. So that's what's going to happen in this book.
And so how does haymitch actually win?
That's what's crazy, is just like Katniss uses the force field in the arena to win, like, she kind of hacks it, and, like, that's why she gets in trouble. In Catching Fire. Remember, she shoots her arrow.
And then it makes it go like...
It makes the arena explode.
Okay.
But also in the first Hunger Games movie, during her training session... Wait, never mind. I just got something mixed up. Never mind.
Like,
okay.
what?
But so haymitch, for the 50th Hunger Games, won by, like, kind of discovering the force field around the arena. And he was like, what the hell? Like, things can, like, bounce off of it and come back. So when he's fighting against the final other girl from, like, District 2, she's like, she should win. She's, like, from a strong district, whatever. He's like fucked up where he already got, like, stabbed. Her eyes, like, falling out. They're both, like, on the brink of death. No. But he has an axe and he throws it against the force field and it bounces back and kills the girl, and that's how he wins.
That's so gross.
Isn't that gross? But then because haymitch won by, like, hacking the game, the Capitol killed his whole family and his girlfriend at home.
Oh my God.
Isn't this nuts?
Just, like, bouncing it off the wall?
Yeah,
like,
I'm like, he still
that's
won.
stupid.
But they're like, no, you cheated. So we're killing everyone that you love. And that's why haymitch is an alcoholic now. Oh. Isn't this nuts, guys? Okay, and imagine the people who clicked off before I told this whole story and they just missed the juiciest tale of all time.
No, literally. But maybe there are people that never read or watched the Hunger Games movie. Or maybe they've never heard of it. Like your boyfriend's sister.
Oh, I know. I was at my boyfriend's house for a couple weeks, like a week and a half.
Yeah.
Previously, and there was, like, a Hunger Games marathon on TV, and I was like, oh my God, yes, let's put it on. And then one of his sister walks in and is like, wait, what is this? Wait, so, like, what's like the premise here? Like, what is this? What are they doing? And I'm like, oh, this is the Hunger Games. She's like, what? And I was like, huh? I think she recognized the name, but she had no idea what the movie was about. Whoa. And so we watched the whole Hunger Games marathon, and I got to witness someone watching it for the first time, and it was crazy.
Was she like...
Yeah, like, jaw dropped.
Wow.
Rue, the, like, whole Rue part was crazy. All of Catching Fire was, like, crazy. Okay, oh my God.
How many times do you think you've watched the Hunger Games movies? Because that has to at least be, like, your 8th or 9th time.
Oh my God. 8th or 9th time this year, probably.
Stop.
There was one year I watched all of the movies, like, all 4 of, like, the original movies over and over for a week straight, where I probably, in that week, watched each of them 6 times. And that's, so 6 times 4, that's 24. I watched, like, 24 movies in a week because I was just, like, loving that shit, and it was so fun.
Wow.
Anyways,
okay.
So I probably watched each Hunger Games movie around...
And don't get me started on Amber's room.
Oh my God, my room.
Which is plastered in Josh Hutcherson's face over and over and over.
And I didn't even do it myself. Kelly did that for me as a surprise, which was honestly so thoughtful of him.
Yeah,
he really knows
very
me.
Thoughtful. Okay. Well, wow.
I just pulled out the whistling skills for you guys. You're welcome. Sorry to, like, just go crazy talking about the Hunger Games. I have an illness, clearly.
No, we love it. We love to hear it.
You guys already knew I was obsessed. And, oh my God, like, I could talk about this for days. Like, oh my God. I'm sorry. So I will shut up about that.
Let's divert to a different topic.
Okay, enough about the Hunger Games. Tell me if this name means anything to you. Chappell Roan.
I love her music.
Period. Okay.
Yep.
I think I've actually heard you singing her song, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys were wondering, we are Chappell stans.
Yeah, I love all of her songs.
Do you have a favorite?
She's amazing. Well, I, like, repeated all of the favorite ones that I had, like, so many times that I was like, okay, wait, now I've heard it way too many times. But recently, I started listening to Pink Pony Club, and that one's my favorite right now.
That's so true. I love Pink Pony Club.
So good. I actually found it because I I like her, like, what are their, like, most popular songs? Like, Supernova.
Red Wine Supernova.
Supernova.
Hot to Go.
Yeah. Something Babe. Love You Babe.
Good Luck Babe.
Good Luck Babe. And those are, like, I love all of those songs. Like, she's so good. And I love that she has, like, the Midwestern, like, kind of, like, yodel vibe.
Yeah.
Like, I love that.
She's so good.
But I saw a TikTok of a Broadway singer, like someone that works at, oh my God, what's the one place where they like all the waitresses sing? Something Starlight,
Stardust Diner?
Stardust Diner. Yeah, whatever that is. But I saw a girl singing that song there. And first of all, the girl killed it. That's a really hard song to sing. But then I was like, wait, I love that song. Because I never had the patience to actually listen to through the intro of that song to the part where it gets good.
Okay, pure.
No offense. But because the intro is like different than the main chorus of the song. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's my current favorite. That song is an amazing song. I love all of her music. I love her vibe. I get so many TikToks of like where like the show out for people coming to her concerts is insane.
Yeah.
Like literally insane. Like the crowd she draws is bigger than anyone I've ever seen.
Yeah, if she's like just a regular artist at a festival, her crowd beats the headliners.
Yeah.
Like that's what's happening right now.
So wild.
She's taking over the world.
Like
it's
her
crazy.
career's going hella fast and she's
Yeah.
epic. So I highly recommend to listen to her music.
Yeah, I personally right now, I love all of her songs, but my favorites right now are My Kink is Karma or Kink is, I forget. Yeah,
I think that's it.
That's it. And Casual. Do you know her song Casual?
I think I might have listened to it once, but I forget how it goes.
It was a TikTok kind of popular song like a year ago because I think she released it as like a single.
Whoa.
And I didn't know it was her like until recently, obviously, because now she's blowing up. But it's like a really sad song, but it's also like the best sounding one. And it's also kind of rated R. If you know, you know.
Oh.
There's like a crazy lyric where you're every time I'm like,
Bro, I love when YouTubers become musicians.
who's a YouTuber?
Bro, so many people are
Wait,
YouTubers.
Chappell Roan?
Chappell
What?
Roan was a YouTuber.
Or I don't think she was like a YouTuber,
Bro,
but she posted
she-
on YouTube.
Like, she pretty much was a YouTuber. Do
Really?
you know who else was a YouTuber? Troy
Sivan.
Sivan. Do you know who else was a YouTuber? Conan
James
Gray.
Charles.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry.
Okay, actually, honestly, facts.
Did I lie?
When he hits those covers, bro.
Did I lie? Did I fucking lie? You know that Nicki Minaj clip? I just did that. I just did way too much. But
That was so funny.
put the
I
echo
literally
effect on.
can't. Okay, well, yeah, I guess, yeah, James Charles, YouTuber turned singer, so.
yeah, he
like,
really
it's
is.
crazy.
Anyways,
Wow.
what a movie.
What a movie.
This has been insane.
Yeah. So many favorites. Maybe that'll be my favorite of the week is
James Charles?
James Charles is singing. Yeah, I like pretty much am his top listener. I'm sorry.
You know there's going to be comments that are like, did you really just say you like James Charles?
Bro, everybody.
That's where I joke about James Charles and then all the comments are like, oh, you actually like James Charles? Do you know how wrong that is? And I'm like, guys, can I make a joke, please?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay. Glad we got that straight. But let's do our favorites of the week. What do you think? Unless you have a last thing to say.
No, well, we got to...
I gotta freaking
I've been
leave right
saying
now.
too many
I gotta watch
things.
Planet of the Apes with my boyfriend.
I can't believe
Sorry.
you're prioritizing that over
Bro,
the
he
freaking
bought
people.
tickets. I don't know.
But they bought tickets to our podcast. And what, you're going to leave? You're just going to wrap this up early, really?
They're listening to this for free. First of all.
First of all.
Anyways.
That's crazy. My favorites of the week, everything we just talked about.
Yes.
Plus Rice Krispies treats. Rice Krispie treats? Is there a plural? I don't know.
Rice Krispie treats.
Rice Krispie treats. I recently remembered how easy they are to make from scratch.
And they're gas.
And they're gas. If you actually just like follow the recipe on the box, it's like the most perfect, delectable treat. And here's my hack. Once you make the Rice Krispie treats and you cut your little square, put it on a piece of parchment paper in the air fryer or like your toaster oven
Oh, to reheat it.
to reheat it until it's like a little toasty brown. Oh my God, it's so good.
No, I've been eating it. Like Amber made some for everyone. And I've been like grabbing it with my hands and like
Yeah.
eating chunks of it all week. And it tastes so good.
Yeah. So that's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
That's
well, sorry.
And I don't know what I was saying either. And then my favorite thing about myself is that I have a generous spirit. I just came up with that right now. I don't know why.
Because when she orders a drink and they turn the screen around for a tip and she hints 18%. Yes.
20%.
20%.
22%.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. But I think because I just love to make a Rice Krispie for my family. And I'm like,
oh, so that was like generous.
that's dead ass my generous
So
spirit.
that wasn't out of, you weren't selfishly making a huge batch of Rice Krispies and then acting like it was for the family. It was really for the family.
Yeah. Trust me, I haven't even touched it. I don't even want Rice Krispie treats. That's for you guys. Of the kindness of my heart.
So nice. Thank you.
Yes, thanks.
Well, Amber is generous. So she actually is, guys.
Thanks, Queen.
She loves to cook and loves to give gifts. And I feel like that's an Alexander thing. We love to give presents.
Yeah, we are like big gift givers.
Yeah.
So funny.
So silly.
just silly.
But
What are
anyways,
your favorites?
my favorite of the week is our last podcast, aka the Dad Podcast.
So true.
Yeah, our dad was on the I can't talk. Our dad was on the podcast for the first time, and I feel like what's it called? The like reaction of people.
Oh, the feedback, the reception, the fucking
The reception. No, the feedback. The feedback was really good. Everyone was like super supportive.
They were loving it.
They were loving it. I think it was interesting for everyone to just see our dad and like really sit down and talk to him, because of course he like pops in our videos here and there, but like
never that much.
Yeah, never that much. Not like a full 45 minutes or something, you know? So it was really cool to talk to him there. And I very much so cherish having like 45 minutes of us just like chatting with him on video, because it's just something that's really cool to look back on. So
true.
yeah, my kids are going to watch that literally.
Dead ass. Mm-hmm. And was your favorite of the week just James Charles?
No. I said it was the Dad Podcast.
Oh, I'm stupid. I literally just
My favorite thing about myself was
yourself.
James Charles.
Okay, yeah.
No, was that I've been doing my makeup like James Charles. I'm joking.
Who can
I'm joking.
relate? You do have purple eyeshadow.
I am
on.
actually wearing pretty fun eyeshadow this week. My favorite of the week is my resilience. And as I say that, I'm also kind of manifesting it, because I really need to be resilient. Just a lot going on, and I'm trying my best. So my favorite thing about myself is I continue to try my best and not have a mental breakdown.
Fake it till you make it, girl.
Literally.
Yeah,
So-
Ashley's matcha is launching literally way sooner than any of us even realized.
Like really soon. Like
weeks from now.
like
A couple
maybe
weeks.
like the second week of July or something. Yeah, so we actually just did a photo shoot for that today, which we just came back from, and
There's some
oh
good
my
pics.
god, we literally spilled matcha. Okay, so we're like at a peer space. I feel like this is nobody tell on me. First
Yeah.
of all, we're at a peer space. I'm like literally tell the guy, I'm gonna be so careful and not spill matcha on anything in your house. Then I of course take pictures of holding a matcha in the bed, because it was like a person's like loft space. And
Yeah.
what do? I spill matcha on the white quilt bed sheet. Of course, looks expensive as fuck. Yeah.
But we washed it all out and there was literally no trace
Yeah,
left.
no trace. Thank God. I was so scared it was going to leave a stain.
my
I
God.
literally was like shitting myself, but no stain, no nothing. It looks perfectly fine. And then I texted him. I was like, hey, we had a little spill. I'm really sorry. But like I washed it out like a ton. Like it came out. There's no stain, no sign that anything ever happened. It's just a little bit damp. So I left it to dry, like hanging on a chair. That's what happened. And I'm losing my freaking mind.
Yeah, it's like stressful because it's like it has
Bro,
to look good.
In the
Like,
moment,
we have
I was
to-
like so... Oh my God, I feel bad because I was like,
No,
I
you were
need a
good.
napkin. Somebody give me a napkin, please, please. And I was like freaking out. And that's kind of unfortunately, my vibe sometimes is like being hella stressed.
I mean, yeah, I feel like
But-
if you spill a matcha on some guy's bed, it's like you're
Yeah.
gonna rightfully be nervous.
But then afterwards, we laughed about it and it was fine. So
Yeah.
we're pushing through. And I'm really sorry to the Pure Space guy that I spilled matcha on his bed.
I forgive you on his behalf.
Thank you.
You're good.
Thanks, girl.
Don't even worry.
Well, anyways. Jinx.
Jinx. I can't believe
twin
we
things.
did the James.
What?
Then when you said Conan Gray, I said James Charles.
That was so funny, bro. That's a perfect clip for a reel.
perfect clip.
For real. By the way, add us on TikTok at Beautiful Twin Sisters Pod and on Instagram at Beautiful Twin Sisters. Period.
Period.
I think that's all for today. We really enjoyed your guys' company, and I hope you enjoyed the podcast. We will see you guys very soon, next Tuesday, actually. So, yeah, great talking with you guys. Beautiful twin sisters, out.
Beautiful twin sisters.
Sisters, beautiful twin sisters, beautiful twin sisters, sisters.